In today's video, we got a little bit of fun news to share with you. First off, our buddy Glenn Planamento, the GRS Buildicade FU Kickstarter went live last night, and not only did it get fully funded, it did so in just 7 minutes. On top of that, we're going to be taking a look at Wonderland Amusements and the Alice Goes to Wonderland Pinball. It's been a while since we talked about them, but we've got a production update. We'll show you a little bit of updated gameplay, tell you what's going on with the cabinet, and then last but not least, everything is an Xbox, and apparently the Meta Quest is now as well. But wasn't it always? So that's right, guys. Lots of fun stuff to talk about today. A celebration for our buddy Glenn and the GRS Buildicade FU. Plus, we'll take a look at Alice Goes to Wonderland Pinball from Wonderland Amusements. And last but not least, a new Meta Quest is coming, and it's an Xbox. But before we get into that, I want to say thank you so much, everybody, for checking out the video. Guys, I always appreciate the support. If this is your first time to the channel, you like what you see, go ahead, subscribe, click the bell for notification, all that YouTube jazz. So first up, we got to talk about Glenn Planamento, the GRS Buildicade FU we knew was launching to Kickstarter. I did a stream this past Monday, and we talked about whether or not Glenn would be able to make his mark, sell enough units to get this thing off the ground. I had heard that the early suggestion was he wanted to do at least 200 units. They had a minimum Kickstarter amount, and the question was, were they going to be able to make that, and would we see this product come to fruition? So I'm happy to report not only is the Kickstarter doing well, but it actually is fully funded, met its goal, $200,000. Not only did it meet its goal of $200,000, which would roughly be about 200 units sold, it actually surpassed its goal, hit its goal in 7 minutes, just 7 minutes after the Kickstarter went live. Glenn's project got fully funded, and now we're currently at almost 150% of goal. Coming in just a day later, we're at 181 backers, 59 days to go. So far, we're off to a great start for the GRS Buildicade FU. I still absolutely hate the name, but I'm so happy for Glenn. So happy to see this product coming to market. So happy for people to get what could be one of the greatest multicades we've seen in this home arcade retail space, even though it's not coming to Canada. And yet again, another product I can't get my hands on. Congratulations, Glenn. I think I iterate this statement for everybody in the home arcade community. We're all super happy for you, man. Now, if you haven't picked up a GRS Buildicade FU yet and you're still interested, there are still some early bird offers still available. So you got the super early bird Back-Fu 19-inch edition. They've got about 65 backers, so there's 35 more spots available for you to jump in and get your Buildicade with the 19-inch rotating monitor for $999. Then for the 26-inch screen at $1,200, they've got 50 backers, so there's still 50 spots available for you to pick up your Buildicade FU with the 26-inch manual rotating monitor for about $1,200. Let's look down the early bird Back-Fu. One backer at $1,200. I don't understand that. Why would you do that when the other one's available? That's odd. That must be some kind of glitch or something like that. The mega pack that we've got right here. Let me blow this up so you can see it a little bit better. Just move this over here. Nope, that's not going to work. So the mega pack at $1,800 for the GRS Buildicade FU 19-inch that comes with all the control panels, the Glintendo hood, all the accessories. They've got about 25 backers. I think there was supposed to be 100 of them, but that might be open more. So there could be, only 50. So 25 left of that one right there. Then you've got 31 backers for the mega package with the 26-inch Unico manual rotating screen. 19 left of 50. So they got 31 backers on that. And then the Super Magnet Cabinet 2-pack, 9 backers. Woo, bougie, boys. That one, they've got 41 left of 50, so a couple of those available. Still lots of opportunities to get in and support. And again, remember, guys, this is not a huge mass marketing campaign done by a big company. This is a word-of-mouth campaign. So if you want to support Glenn and you can't, like me, buy a Buildicade FU, or you plan on not buying one, but you still want to support him, share his Kickstarter on your social media. Tell people about it. So moving from one Kickstarter to another, we've got to talk about Wonderland Amusements and the Alice Goes to Wonderland pinball machine. This Kickstarter was also a huge success in the home arcade space, with the Kickstarter being fully funded within the first 2 minutes, 5 minutes better than Glenn, but who's counting? Anyways, this machine is, the Kickstarter is already closed. We're just waiting on this machine to come out at this point. And, you know, for those people that are saying, well, they got our money now, we probably won't hear anything from them. That's not the case that's not the case at all, because the team behind this project, which is a passion project for them, keeps giving us more updates. So Peter and the team at Wonderland Amusements aren't sitting back, resting on their laurels, resting on their already closed Kickstarter. They're still providing updates to their backers on this product, telling you everything you want to hear about the production updates, about changes to the cabinet, fan-requested changes, and backer-requested changes, as well as showing off some updated gameplay. So first off, we get some gameplay from Peter here. Poor Peter, who does the best he can on this machine. Apparently, Peter, he looks to be okay at pinball, but he's having a rough time with it. Anyways, Peter showed us some of his gameplay, but he alluded to the fact we'd see a better demonstration from Jerry. Some of the improvements they talked about: the control panel in the front is now black. They've illuminated the back glass, but still a little washed out, which they're going to change. The buttons are still red, so still changes to be made. One concern I have looking at the playfield: every time I see the lights flashing, they're only white. I would like to see some additional colors being shown, which I'm sure is part of the code, so hopefully we get some updates on that soon. Then a little bit later on, we get to see Jerry himself, the brain behind this, actually playing the game. And, Peter, don't give yourself too much crap here, man, because Jerry may claim to be better at pinball than you, but I see him doing a lot of cheating with the glass off, moving that ball around. Anyways, another thing I am noticing, I still notice when both of these guys are playing, I don't know if it's a skill issue or not, the ramps still seem a little bit tight. I know when B played, he didn't have that much issue, so maybe it is a skill issue, but that is one thing that concerns me a little bit. Otherwise, I think this looks really good. I like the fact that Wonderland Amusements keeps providing constant updates. They're showing that they're committed to this product and bringing you a good, affordable home pinball machine where you don't get to drop like $6,000 on a Stern Home Edition, or if you're getting it from Costco, $5,000, or for the lucky people who got that discount, even $2,000 to $3,000. But still, pinball is a very expensive hobby. It's not for everyone due to the cost, and this is a great thing that they're bringing to market for the people who want to have a real pinball machine at home, but just don't have that kind of expendable income. Now, last but not least, I got to talk about Xbox, and I'm sure everybody remembers their absolutely bizarre ad campaign where they're stating everything is an Xbox, a ROG Ally, which eventually did becoming an Xbox, a laptop, to a TV, to everything. Everything is an Xbox. Well, we have a new iteration of that coming in the world of virtual reality. Now, I'm sure most of you saw the coverage all over social media for the last couple of days. Xbox and MetaQuest are now pairing up to make a Xbox-inspired or Xbox Direct MetaQuest 3S. This is an Xbox with a huge screen, and while this may seem very exciting to some people already out there in the community, if you already own a MetaQuest, you would know this is nothing new. No, guys, this has always been available on the Quest 3 and Quest 3S. This is a video from a guy, Mac in VR. He's showcasing how you do, in fact, play Xbox Game Pass on your MetaQuest 3S. What it'll allow you to do is basically play your games from the Xbox in 1080p all the way up to a giant 100-inch screen. So they do look pretty good. They play pretty good. But at the same time, it's just Game Pass on your MetaQuest. Now, that doesn't mean this isn't cool. Anybody that's a huge Xbox fan, there's lots of things to like here. Of course, with the color of the unit coming in at $399 US. This is designed specifically with Xbox. It's got that carbon black. It's got that neon green trim for every piece of the unit. It comes already with an Elite strap with battery pack, which, of course, I had to pay extra for, like $180, I think it was Canadian. And it even comes with an Xbox controller, so you're getting a very detailed package here. But at its core, I don't know if this does anything different. I mean, you are still just playing Xbox Game Pass games. You can't play your disc-based games. I don't think you can play your pre-purchased digital games. It's just another way to play Game Pass on your 3S, which your 3S already does. It's basically just a partnership to sell more MetaQuest 3S units and to help Xbox out, but really, at the end of the day, nothing new. Now, who will buy this? I don't know. Will I buy it? No, I already have a ton of Xbox controllers. I already have a MetaQuest 3. I can already do this. There's nothing to bring me to the table with this pickup unless I didn't already have a MetaQuest and I'm a huge Xbox fan, and this would be interesting to me. So anyways, guys, that's my look at the news on this Thursday morning. Once again, huge congratulations to Glenn and the GRS Buildicade FU, fully funded. This thing's coming to market, and I really hope it lives up to people's expectations. I hope people are happy with it, and I hope it eventually comes to Canada. On top of that, of course, we've got to talk about Wonderland Amusements. The project does seem to be coming along. Of course, I still have some, concerns about the lighting, like what will the light show look like? Ramps seem a little bit tight, but I do appreciate the fact that these guys are doing something unique, bringing us what looks to be well-crafted, well-thought-out pinball in an affordable form factor for home consumption. And then last but not least, Xbox, you crazy. Everything is an Xbox. The new Xbox MetaQuest 3S. Some people are going to dig it. If you're a big Xbox fan, this is probably something you're absolutely going to have. Me personally, I just don't get it. I don't understand the appeal, the idea. It's something that's not for me. Now, the new Walkabout mini golf course coming out this week, that's more something I'm interested in talking about when it comes to VR gaming. Anyways, guys, let me know in the comments down below, what do you think of all these topics? Are you happy for Glenn? Did you pre-order or get in on the Kickstarter for the Wonderland Amusement project? Are you happy seeing the updates coming from the product? And last but not least, Xbox is a MetaQuest 3S, but do you even care? Anyways, guys, thank you so very much for watching. This is Michael B. the Game Genie. I'll talk to you next time.